I'm going to be thinking about people's response to that video about jealousy for a long time. A young woman comes online and says, I feel intense jealousy towards someone I know to the point where it has made it hard for me to be friends with her. I know this is unhealthy and I'm trying to figure out how to grow past it. And to my astonishment, people were like, it's giving insecure. You need to self-reflect. Isn't that what she said? Didn't she just give a long self-reflective monologue about feeling insecure? It made me wonder about the various understandings people might have of the phrase self-reflect. It seems that some people's understanding of self-reflection is shame the ugliness in yourself away. It's a very evangelical framework of understanding. Tara Brach offers in her book Radical Acceptance a different way to think about self-reflection. She describes the practice of RAIN: recognize, allow, investigate and nurture. Recognize what is going on within us. Allow the experience to exist without trying to resist, avoid or judge it. Investigate and examine the experience with gentle curiosity, finding out what hurt is driving this. And then nurture. Offer self-compassion by tending to the needs of the vulnerable or hurt place within us. Tara Brach describes this in the context of meditation, but I also find it useful for general self-reflection. And what I found interesting about that original video was that the creator seemed to be following those kinds of steps. She recognized the feeling of jealousy, and instead of trying to avoid it, she was non-judgmentally exploring this feeling. And she was doing so publicly, which takes some guts. And I think people were triggered by the fact that she wasn't shaming herself. The fact that she was literally saying, I don't think this feeling is healthy, this is something I want to change, was falling on deaf ears because she wasn't shaming herself. And when we are used to navigating something with deep shame, we find it painful to see someone navigating the same thing without it. And that's where projection comes in. We project our shame onto them because that makes us feel safe and validated. And this is how we get to these strange responses of saying, you're insecure, you need to self-reflect, to someone who is openly self-reflecting on her own insecurity. Saying, stop normalizing this, to someone who is literally saying, this isn't healthy. People's emotional reaction at seeing someone be introspective without shame made them unable to see that she was already doing what they wanted her to do. And ironically, the ugliness that they were trying to shame her for by saying, people like you terrify me, this isn't normal, was being explicitly expressed through their behaviour towards her. A person openly reflecting on her jealousy terrifies you, but your own urge to put her in her place doesn't even seem to register. A person explicitly saying, I am working to make sure that my ugly feelings towards others don't impact my behaviour towards them, terrifies you. Meanwhile, you are very happy to allow your ugly feelings towards her manifest in mean-spirited comments. Lots of interesting lessons to be taken from this. And for the record, having a difficult emotion that you're struggling to work through is probably the most